Hi, guys, and welcome back to the Plot Genie. Have you ever dreamed of writing every single day for a full month? Whether you're tackling a novel or a bunch of short stories or journaling, building a daily writing habit is a game changer. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to write for 30 days in a row without burnout, without frustration, and with lots of motivation. So let's jump in. This video is for anyone who wants to create a consistent writing routine, or finish a project faster, or simply prove to themselves that they can write every day for 30 days straight. And hey, if it builds a habit where you're writing every day or almost every day, then even better. And stick around to the end for my favorite bonus tip that will help you stick to your writing streak even when life gets hectic, because we know it will. Plus, I'll share a resource to make tracking your progress super simple. Okay, first things first, you need a clear goal for your 30-day writing streak. Ask yourself, what am I trying to accomplish? Do you want to finish a draft? Do you want to write 30 short stories? Do you want to build a daily journaling habit? And how much do I need to write each day? And make sure you be realistic. If your goal is to write 30,000 words in a month, that's 1,000 words per day, no matter what. For example, if you're working on a novel, you might be write 1,000 words a day to finish my first draft. If it's journaling, it might be write 1 page of reflection every day. And here's a pro tip, write your goal down and keep it visible on your desk, your planner, or even your phone lock screen, just to remind yourself, especially when it's starting to feel not fun. So to write every day for 30 days, you need to plan when you're actually going to write. Consistency is the secret sauce. So how do we do that? Well, we have to schedule your writing time. So pick a time. Is it going to be your mornings, your evenings, your lunch breaks, when your kid is playing hockey? Choose a time when you're most focused, or when you have the free time if your schedule is packed like mine tends to be. And then block it out. Treat your writing time like an appointment you do not want to miss. It's work, right? So it's your job. Put it in your calendar. And then finally, make sure you start small. If you're new to daily writing, start with just 15 to 30 minutes a day. You can build up later on. For example, I like to write every morning from like 6 to about 6:15ish, when I'll wake up my stepson to get him ready for school and then make his breakfast. Once he and my husband leave, I am back writing till about 8, which is when my husband comes home. But this part is non-negotiable, and I've trained myself to get into writing mode during that time. And here's a pro tip, consistency matters more than the amount of time or words. Even if you write just for 10 minutes, you're building that habit. It's like I always say, you're going to a gym, right? You're building that muscle memory. So when you sit down, you can automatically, it's telling your brain, it triggers that habit of, okay, it's writing time. So after that, you want to prepare. So preparation makes writing easier. Spend a few minutes each day getting ready for the next session. So here are some ways to prepare. Outline the next scene. Know what you're going to write. A few bullet points can go a long way. And if you don't really like outlining, you don't have to do the whole thing. The second thing is obviously set up your workspace. Declutter. Grab your favorite drink and open your writing tools. Make the surrounding environment inspiring, peaceful, relaxing, whatever you need to do to sit down and write. And then finally, eliminate distractions. Turn off your notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and let people know you are unavailable. At the end of each session, I jot down a quick note about where I left off and what I want to write next. And this is like in my planner. That way, I don't ever have to start at a blank page. I know what I'm going to write, so I don't have to spend time thinking about it. And here's a pro tip that I really like. Create a playlist, or potentially a ritual like lighting a candle, or, setting up your space to signal to your brain that it's time to write. I like creating playlists per series that really vibe, and it gets me into that specific mood for that specific scene. And then let's be honest, writing every day can feel tough regardless of what your word count is going to be. So here's how we can stay motivated. The first one, track your progress. Use a calendar app, a printable tracker to check off every day after you write. And then set mini rewards. Treat yourself after a week of consistent a week of consistent writing, whether it's to a fancy coffee or a favorite snack or an episode of your favorite show. I like finding a new fanfic. That's just me. And then find an accountability partner. Share your goal with a friend or writing group for encouragement. So I like to count my words, or I do a word count in my planner on the calendar portion of it just to show how much I'm getting done. And it gets me like really excited. But then again, with my planner, I love ticking off the boxes. And then here's a pro tip for this. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. If you miss a day, forgive yourself and get back to it tomorrow. And then finally, here are a couple of ways to overcome some challenges that are going to pop up regardless of our intentions. Here's how to tackle them. Well, what if you don't have any time to write? Break your writing time into smaller chunks, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. We all have 10 minutes. What if you have writer's block? Okay, we'll use a writing prompt or skip ahead to a scene that you're really, really excited about. And what if you don't have the energy for it or the mental bandwidth? Just write at a different time of day or do a quick 5-minute exercise to boost your focus. So one day I felt stuck, so I skipped a scene, or I skipped over to a scene I was actually really, really excited to write. And honestly, it worked like magic, and the words just flowed, and I could go back and finish, or I guess play catch up to it. And then remember, it's okay if some days feel harder than others. That's just how life is, right? The key is to keep showing up. At the end of your 30 days, take a moment to reflect on your progress and celebrate your wins. What worked well during the challenge? What challenges did you overcome? How did this experience impact your writing? And is this something that you want to continue to do? Or do you think taking breaks, maybe on the weekends, is actually going to be more beneficial than writing every day? Be honest, this is completely for you. And then here's some fun ways to celebrate. Share your accomplishment with your writing community. I have a Facebook group I will link in the notes, and you can totally post your wins. We do Friday wins every Friday. And then treat yourself to something meaningful. It can be a new notebook, a special meal, or maybe just a break. I like to do my like hot bubble baths with like a fanfic or a new book I want to dive into and just say shut out the world, right? And even if you didn't write as much as you planned, completing 30 days of writing in a row of consistent effort is a huge achievement. So please don't just like brush it aside. So here is a bonus tip. Schedule a buffer day every week. Life happens, and having one catch-up day can help you stay on track without feeling overwhelmed. And if you're ready to start your 30-day writing streak, what you can do is you can always hop in the group. And I always like to do writing in the middle. It's sort of like a writing challenge, like a 5-day writing challenge, just to inspire and motivate people to, because sometimes in the middle of the month, we can feel kind of sluggish, right? And it's just a fun reminder, and you feel like you're doing it with a group, so you're not alone. And it's just a fun way to do this. It's great to stay motivated. So yeah, just feel free to join in the comments. It's totally free. Um, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more writing tips, like it, and comment below. What is your writing goal for the next 30 days? I would love to cheer you on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with more strategies to help you reach your writing goals. Take care.